That's how I feel. Because that film was so bad.
Hey guys, so here with me are Olu and Adeshegun. They are movie buffs like I am, and we were having a conversation on our movie group a few weeks ago, and I thought to bring it to the channel. So basically we're talking about how Nollywood somehow is more concerned about selling movie tickets than actually preserving the art of film. So we decided to argue it out here. Let's get right into it. So Olu is going to be arguing for art. Shegun is going to be arguing for movie tickets. Okay, so let's go.
Beginning of movies was just expression. A lot of people made movies to express themselves, and over the decades, something is about a century old or a little over a century. The movies we remember are the ones that have something to say. Now that doesn't mean that you can't make a film that is just plain fun, but the ones that touch, the ones that move us, are the ones that have something to say. They're not just superficial, they're not forgettable, that you just watch it and walk out the cinema and
E.g.
There are a lot of films like that.
Yeah. But seeing as it's Nollywood, wait.
The films, that's why I can't remember.
No, Olu.
I watched it and I forgot.
Wait, Olu. You said
So
they
we
have
want
to
to
be
give
memorable
examples, right?
movies.
Right,
Right? That's what you said. So you have to give us examples, both in Hollywood and Nollywood. Let's go.
Memorable movies.
Yes.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay?
The Godfather.
List.
Schindler's List.
Yeah. Nollywood. Let's go to Nollywood.
Violated.
Okay.
Rattlesnake.
Oju Kokoro.
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolt.
Magun.
What movie is that?
Magun.
Oleku.
Those are films that people 10 years, 15 years are still talking about.
Absolutely.
There are films they still talk about now than some films that were out 2-3 months ago, 6 months ago, they're forgotten. So
Plenty.
all comes down to your choice now. Do you want to make a movie that people makes you money, and people who are still talking about it 10 years, they're still looking for the DVD in 10 years?
So you're arguing that you can make your film be successful at the same time tell a compelling tale that people will remember in 5 years, 10 years,
I'm saying exactly
15
that. It's
years.
extremely possible if you decide to do that. Yeah, now there are factors of maybe it's not marketed well and people don't watch it no matter how fantastic it is. It's those both art and enjoyable, and those dynamics are there. But yes, I do believe it's extremely possible to make a profound film that makes money.
Okay, Shegun.
Okay.
You ready to speak?
Yes. Before I say anything, I want to say that I really am an advocate for making films that will be sound and people want to watch it over and over again.
Shelf life.
However, say that again.
Shelf life.
Shelf life, yes. Shelf life is key. However, we find ourselves in a situation where the people are kind of they're dictating what is made now. So I'm a filmmaker in Nigeria. I want to make what the people want to watch. Unfortunately for us, it seems or it appears, because I don't actually subscribe to the notion that Nigerians only like to watch comedies.
Slapstick.
Comedy, I don't subscribe to that, but I know and I hear that it's something that's been going around in the industry, and it's something that is being advocated for. That's what Nigerians want to watch. That's what Nigerians wants to watch. But it just appears that way. So a lot of people are actually going in that direction. So they're making films that are just slapstick comedies. If for some reason Nigerians liked arty type of films, or if for some reason Nigerians were rushing and paying a lot of money to watch arty type of films, what you will find is that directors or producers or filmmakers will actually lean in that direction.
Okay.
The thing is, nobody wants to just make films and not make money. Nobody wants to do that.
Unless you're independent.
Exactly, or unless you have some inheritance somewhere, you're a trust fund kid and you just have money somewhere that you're just like grasping from. Well, the truth is, everybody wants to do something, make some money, make a quick buck here and there. Unfortunately, what has happened is too many people are sacrificing the act of filmmaking just because they want to make a quick buck. So you watch a lot of films that are just skits to the end.
Yeah.
So it's quite annoying. And you go into the cinema, you see too many films. So you watch 15 Nollywood films and 10 of them are like that, and it's annoying. Because what we really want is for the industry to grow. And for the industry to grow, we need films to make money.
Okay.
Good. That's one part. But at the same time, we also need the audience to want to come back for more. if we keep making this type of films, what's going to happen is that you make the money now, and then after making the money, there's really nothing to fall back on, because people are, as you're winning the audience, you're losing them. So you're winning 10 people, and after they watch it, you lose
Actually, I
8
have
of
an
them.
example of that. I won't mention the film, but
Why can't you mention the film?
I was talking to a friend.
Olu mentioned the film.
No, it was a general observation, because I was talking to a friend when I traveled for Christmas. I was talking to her. She was like, "Oh, you film you guys in Nollywood." I mean, what
Is
do you
Olu
film?
still in shop?
And this was last year, so I was in December. I was talking to her. Yeah, December or early January. I was talking to her, and she said, like, "Oh, so what film did you watch last year? Nollywood film did you watch in the cinema last year?" I was like, "This." Yeah, she said she saw a film in June or July. Nigerian film. She hated it so much that she didn't go back to the cinema until December. That's
June
the
or
impact.
July.
That's the impact it had on her.
Let's be
She
going
didn't.
down.
She didn't.
What movie was out?
She didn't watch it
Last year.
Last year. So
Last year,
she didn't go to the back to the cinema until December. So 6
June,
months.
July. That's probably 10
So
days.
imagine,
No, 10 days came out earlier.
imagine every out of every 20 people, that happens with 10 people. That's a huge audience you're losing.
Right.
Okay.
Is it BIG?
This babe was like, I didn't go to the cinema for 6 months from that period till December. So imagine, out of everybody that was in that audience, let's say a 200-seater hall or a 300-seater hall, out of every 10 of them, 5 said, "I'm not coming back again. What nonsense is this? This is a waste of my money." And that's what we need to be having in mind when we think we're trying to make an immediate profit.
You
You
win
might make the
some
money
and then
and
you
lose
lose
some.
more.
Exactly. Because
So that's
see,
what I tried to
me,
think of.
I like to give
How is
examples.
this impacting the
And in
audience?
fact, I'm not even mixing words with anybody right now. AY has made 3 films. Yeah, so the first 3 was 30 Days, Broke Records, Awesome Stuff. A Trip to Jamaica was the second one.
Then 10 days.
Then 10 Days in Sun City. The thing about 30 Days was 30 Days made good money in the cinemas. And then even when it came out on DVD, people watched it. And not that it was great or I'm not going to call it great, but it was okay. It wasn't too shabby. And people loved it. And then we went to watch A Trip. And categorically, I still feel that's the worst film AY has made.
I haven't seen it, so.
And it was probably the worst film of that year for me personally, and that's how it was. We went to the cinemas, we watched this film, and it's like, what did we just watch?
Basically,
It was literally shit. That's how I felt, because that film was so bad. This is what happened, and tomorrow people will keep saying, "Oh, but it made more money than 30 Days." What happened was, people heard
About 30
NY
days.
made a film, it's called 30 Days, it made this so amount of money, blah blah blah, it made so much money, it broke a record, blah blah blah, and that brought people in, and a lot of people went to watch it. I speak now and I tell you that I have at least 15 people that I can call them up and tell them, "What did you think of A Trip to Jamaica?" And immediately you say A Trip to, and they're just like, "Ugh, I'm not watching any single film made by AY anymore." Why? Because you had the people, and that's usually the problem I have with Nollywood, and I have with people that make films in Nollywood. You get people, and then they're already hooked on you a little bit, and then you come, and the next thing you make is so bad. It happened with A Trip to Jamaica. As far as I'm concerned, it happened with The Wedding Party too as well. You hook audiences like that. The only thing that's going to keep them coming back is for you to be stimulating their taste, stimulating their minds. As they watch your films, they're like, okay, I didn't think they could give me that. They gave me this. Cool stuff. You know, but if you keep thinking this is what they want, because truth be told,
I hate hearing that thing.
stop saying this is what they want.
Yeah.
Let's
I think the
even-
problem is they probably just don't trust us to do some certain type of genres. I think that I may be wrong, but I think they do like a comedy they will do, but action. So,
But that's
until
the
they do
problem. We're not even doing
until they
great
start-
comedies.
until
So
they
that's
start executing. How many look at films like Jukokoro, Acha, Slow Country,
Something Wicked.
Something Wicked. Those are films that tried something different.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they made, but this shows that there are people willing to do something different, and people responded well to those films. None of them is an outright comedy.
Yeah.
They have comedic elements. Jukokoro has comedic elements, but ultimately it's a crime caper.
Yeah.
So people are making those type of films, and the audience need to respond to those type of films.
Okay, guys, let's move on. So when we
Definitely
when we talk about this is what the audience wants, blah blah blah, I think of the quote by Henry Ford. He said that if people were to ask what they want, they would have asked for faster horses as opposed to the cars that he actually made, you know. So what is the solution? What can we do? Olu, you're a filmmaker. What can you do? You're a critic. What can you do to change the conversation, to make people realize that there are actually filmmakers who are willing to take the plunge and who actually want to make these movies?
When the audience, you audience members, you cinema ticket buyers, when you hear of a different kind of film coming out, thriller, crime caper, instead of being skeptical like it's not what they can do it, go and watch it. And through you supporting those filmmakers, more of those films can be made. The distributors, the exhibitors, the investors will see that people are supporting this type of film. So go and support this type of films when you see it. When it comes out on box office or DSTV, rent it. If it's in the cinema, rent it. Buy the original DVD. Give it a positive comment. Let the people that make the money
give it a positive comment.
If it's good, I'm not saying to lie, but if it's good, support it. Talk about it online. Engage. Let people see that you want this type of movies. Let the investors and the distributors and the exhibitors see that you want this type of movies. Play your part. You can't complain that we're not making certain types of movies if you don't support them when they come out.
I'll give it two ways. First, to the filmmakers. I'm all up for you guys making films that you think will make money. But at the same time, I want you guys to think about it this way. There will always be films that are made to fit some kind of formulaic audience tastes. We have them every day. America has stuck onto superhero films. They know that make superhero film tomorrow, people will come and watch. They stuck onto it the same way they stuck onto things like Transformers, big budget explosion type of films. They know these films tend to go a long way and they make this money. But the same US or the same Hollywood, they will take the money they made from this film and they will do the kind of fences, they will do the kind of films that at the end of the day get Oscar buzz or resonates with some class of people. You know, they will do something else. So don't think we as Nigerians, we only fit one way. So you guys need to figure that as much as people will come and watch these comedies and whatever, cool stuff, make those films. Those films are actually necessary because we need the industry to make money. But at the same time, as you are making them, think about the other films, the stories that will resonate in 5 years, in 10 years. We'll figure out that, oh, I want to look back to. There's something that some of us do on the group when we say, okay, let's talk about this particular year in movies. And we just pick certain films. You know, we want to go back to 2012, go back to 2013, go back to 2014 and say, what movies sold that year for us? If we're unable to do that as a people because our films are all one size fits all, what are we holding on to? What are we trying to do? We don't bring in the audience, we don't keep the audience, we just keep them laughing and laughing and laughing, and then there's nothing that they take home from us. So all I'm going to say is for the filmmakers, make your money grabbing films, but at the same time make your films that you think that I want to be known for making that. And then for the audience members, please, I beg of you, the same kind of strength that you use into checking IMDb, checking Rotten Tomatoes, trying to figure out this type of film to decide the films you watch in the cinemas, put that kind of support, you know, into the Nigerian film space. There are a lot of people that write reviews, there are a lot of people that say stuff about these films. Go, listen, you know your tastes, follow those tastes, and then decide what you want to go and watch. If you support these films, more people are going to make this type of films.
The films cannot be made if you don't support the films.
That's the truth.
I mean, if someone makes a fantastic film and none of you go to watch it, or just few of you go to watch it, or you're sitting in your house thinking, it's Nollywood, and you don't give it a chance. The thing people don't know is, in the last 5 years, there's a lot of new blood that have come into the industry with different perspectives and different strengths. And because you didn't hear of them 5 years ago, doesn't mean they don't exist. So you have to watch out, keep on the pulse. I'm not saying you have to watch everything, but keep on the pulse. Keep on the pulse. Let them know that you're enjoying these films, so more of these films can be made, and these filmmakers that are making diverse films can have a career and keep serving you great jollof
Yeah.
So yeah.
On that note, guys, this was a super fun discourse. We're gonna be having more of this, I hope. I know something else will come up that will spark another conversation. But definitely look out for these guys, more of them on my channel. Please follow them on social media, Olu the movie Pencil. I'm gonna leave a lower third below and a link to both their blogs, YouTube channel, blog in the description box. So please follow them, subscribe to what they're selling, basically. Okay, do not forget, guys, to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share this video.